Yo, welcome to Straight Dose, man. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, I mean, first episode, not bad actually.
It was just a run through.
Had about 300 something views. I don't know how many views it is now, but put a couple clips on TikTok.
Yeah.
Didn't do that bad, honestly.
A couple million views, just whatever.
Yeah, about 1,500 on one of them, but I don't really care about. I'm not really concerned about the views. It's more so.
We're here to inform, not to gain anything.
Well, and not even just inform. It's just talk about. I mean, my experiences, and I like talking just because I like talking about things.
Yeah, we're here to spread our information to the public.
Yeah. So you watched the fight this weekend at all?
You know, damn right. I mean, it was a. Hey, if we're talking about the main fight, it was a round. So
Yeah.
You blink and Conor McGregor's ankle snapped.
Yeah, but but it's just annoying because like Dustin Poirier goes on Twitter and talks crap. And
I mean, yeah.
I don't like that because I like Conor McGregor. Honestly,
He's
like
the fan
Conor
favorite.
McGregor.
That's why Dustin was the underdog. Everyone loves Conor. Everyone loves.
But there is people that do like Dustin though.
No, because when you're a fighter like Conor and you're good, you win the fights, but you're also a loudmouth.
Yeah.
You're either gonna have the people who are like, oh, he backs up what he says.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna have the people who are like, I hate people that are just super loudmouth. But now Dustin's being a loudmouth.
Well,
I mean,
it's just annoying though because
Conor, all he did was snap his ankle, and then they had to cut the fight off, and then he was sitting there. I mean, he did win the fight before, so don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he knocked out Conor in the fight for it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, but then he's going on. I wish the fight could have gone longer because I would have beat the shit out of him.
No,
but it's like it's gonna be a good fight regardless.
But then Conor on the ground was talking shit.
No, he was sitting on the ground with his ankle.
Stuff.
His legs like this. His ankle's going the other way.
But you can't do anything about it. I mean, that's just the way it goes.
Dude, and it wasn't like Dustin made him snap his ankle. He took one step back and it
had nothing to do with Dustin.
At first it was just a rolled ankle, but then it just kept rolling. So
I saw a thing on Joe Rogan's Instagram where he was talking about he saw like where he fractured it on Dustin's hip, like he kicked him. And it fractured.
So it started right there?
Yeah, it started right there. And then when he stepped, it actually snapped in half completely. The fibia completely tore.
Oh, dude, because I didn't even notice it at first. I was talking with some people about it because, it looked like, I think it was right after Dustin threw a punch or something like that. So it looked like he just got knocked to the ground. But then when they showed the replay, when it happened in live motion, you didn't really see it. But then they showed the replay.
When I watched the fight, I was like, what the hell is going on? This dude's getting knocked, he's getting knocked to the ground.
I was like, why is he not moving at all?
Yep,
he didn't put both of his feet up. He just had one foot up.
But you could tell he had no emotion in his face.
He knew it was over from
when you watched the replay though, you saw his ankle snap. He had no emotion.
His calf was touching the ground, dude.
But it happened. It happened the same fight last time they fought when he got his calf, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He got his calf hit and his calf got injured. Mm-hmm. He had no emotion. You didn't even tell what happened in the fight. You were just like, why is he getting his ass beat?
Yeah.
Like, why is he going to the ground?
Why is he not trying to
stand up? Why is he going to the ground? And then you look at the replay and you're like, oh.
But the thing with this fight before is
dude,
how long are rounds with it? I was gonna say 5 minutes. Obviously,
I think they're like 3 or 4. I don't know. Really,
I mean, like the minute before it was just straight ground and pound.
Yeah, Conor tried to hit him a couple times.
That's not normally his fighting style, though.
No, they just
I felt like
they escorted towards the ground.
He's a more boxing, mixed martial arts.
I think Conor said that he kind of took him towards the ground, and that's when they just went to the ground.
Dustin came at him, and he put him in the head. He put him in the headlock, and then Dustin got out of it a little bit, but then they just went straight to the ground. But I mean, Conor's. He's lucky getting his ass beat right there. So
I don't know no one knows what's gonna happen, but
I think both of them have said they want to do another fight.
Which if they do,
hopefully they get a full fight in.
I would be excited for a fight because that was just so dull. It was like a minute and something. Like, that was stupid.
It's the main fight. None of the fights before were bad, but you got to watch like 5 fights to get to it, and then you're finally like, oh, this is, especially with Conor McGregor, big name, all that. I mean, Dustin's not a small name, but obviously,
now he's built his name up. Yeah,
Conor McGregor is almost like the Drake of UFC. So it's like you're like, finally I get to Conor McGregor, I get to watch him fight, and then one round in, and it's not even like a knockout. It's he injures himself, so you can't watch the fight anymore. It was very, very disappointing, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was disappointing because
disappointing,
Yeah,
underwhelming. There's another word for it.
I've been living up to that. I've been living up to the fight since the last time.
I know
and,
everyone's
and
waiting.
He said
it was
that
a trilogy. It wasn't just their first fight. It was a trilogy.
I mean, and Conor even said he was not the nice guy anymore, and I wanted to see what he was really about.
Yeah,
and I could tell he definitely turned a different switch on, because even the the pre-interview fight and everything, like he had a different attitude towards it.
It's not really what's it called? Like
a walk when he walks to the arena.
No, it's like a conference or whatever. Whenever they're sitting there and they do the pre-conference. Face off. Yeah. Dude, he was kicking him right there. Yep. Like he definitely was not being the nice guy.
Conor
has
starting
to fight whenever they're putting the
Conor has definitely turned a switch, which I like, because even 2014, 2015 Conor, when he was a badass, like that's what you want to see.
That's how he got the clout from it.
And people were saying that,
and he was a good fighter.
He lost, well, yeah, obviously, but he lost his he lost all of the attitude. He kind of went towards, he's happy.
Once you're on top, you're just kind of like,
he's on
whatever.
top. He made the money.
When he was fighting Khabib, he was like, what I lost, I still made like a couple $1 million.
That's how Floyd sees it too. But Floyd just doesn't lose.
Yeah,
Conor lost.
Yeah, Floyd's also undefeated.
Yeah,
so.
Conor lost.
Once you lose,
how it happened.
That's when you start thinking.
But I still think he's got a chance. I think he'll fight Dustin again.
Yeah, I think the thing is now,
and I think he'll beat his ass, if I'm really being honest.
Because the thing is, like we were saying, he was coming off like winning like almost every fight, but now he's coming off a huge fight with Khabib that he lost, huge fight with Dustin that he lost. I'm gonna be straight with you. I didn't watch the whole trilogy. Did he win one? Dustin won the second one?
Conor won the first one. Dustin won the second one in a brutal knockout. Third one,
I saw clips of the second one.
I mean, I think it was about 2 rounds, and about halfway through the second round, Dustin caught him with the calf, right? He folded, and that's when Dustin just went crazy and hit him in the face a couple times.
Now he's got the huge fight with Khabib that he lost. Everyone was tuning into that.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna tune into any Conor McGregor fight, but he's lost 2 huge fights. So now, even though he's probably still more relevant than Dustin, he's got the chip on his shoulder now.
Yeah.
Everyone's turning his back. If they do another, like if it gets announced that they're doing another fight, everyone's gonna say Dustin's gonna win this easy. Yeah. Dustin's got this in the bag. So then he's gonna have the chip on his shoulder, even though he is the more relevant person. So he's gonna have to come out and fight.
Well, I mean, the thing is too, though. If this Dustin 4 happens, it's either gonna happen or it's not. If it does, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know that for a fact Conor will fight Nate Diaz for a number 3, because they have a trilogy fight. That's gonna happen.
He's got to fight another big name.
Yep.
And get his name back on the board.
Even if Conor is
he can retire and it's
quote unquote retired, whatever.
Yeah.
He still has to fight a big fight, because he's Conor McGregor. He's the biggest name in UFC.
Yeah.
No matter how many times he loses, it's right. He's Conor McGregor.
It's still Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor. So he's gonna fight couple more big fights, and then he's probably gonna slowly die off, and that's when he'll.
Because if he goes back into it and he fights like a small name, it's gonna be like it. Okay, obviously, I'm gonna bring up Jake Paul.
Yeah.
But Jake Paul obviously is nowhere. I mean, first of all, it's boxing, but second of all, it's Jake Paul compared to Conor McGregor. But it's like Jake Paul wins these fights, and everyone's like, you're fighting Nate Robinson.
Yep,
he's a basketball player. You're fighting Deji. He's Jake Paul's a YouTuber too. But like he's saying, they're waiting for him to fight like an actual boxer.
Yeah.
So Conor McGregor comes off a couple losses and then fights some like kind of low name like UFC fighter. They're gonna be like, that doesn't count. So what? You won. You're Conor McGregor. I get that.
But for Jake Paul's like
he's also not a professional boxer. So.
He's quote unquote but he's not. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So for instance, like I'm on Jake Paul's side because he talks about it all the time. Which look up the 10 fighters that Conor McGregor fought first, right? Mm-hmm. You have no idea who they are. Jake Paul says this all the time. He's only fought like 5 people. 3 professional fights, you have no idea who they are, quote unquote, right?
Yeah.
Once you go into, he eventually fights a good fighter. Mm-hmm. Right now, he's fighting these guys, but he's so popular, everyone already knows about Jake Paul, so people hate him.
Yeah, exactly.
But Conor McGregor, when he first started, 4 fights in, you have no idea who Conor McGregor is. You don't even know who this guy is growing up, and then all of a sudden he's the fucking face of UFC.
Yeah, I guess it's true because I'm sitting here because I'm part of the Jake Paul hate train or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like
There's a lot of people.
And
that
I'm
are on
sitting there. I'm like, he's fighting, no one that's like an actual boxer or anything. But then again, he's not an actual boxer. So it's like once he actually becomes an actual boxer, then he'll start fighting these people.
See, but I like what he's doing right now. He's fighting Tyron Woodley, which is coming up August 25th or 26th.
Who was the Ben
Askren? He was another
UFC fighter.
He was another UFC fighter, but he wasn't a boxer or a striker. He was more so a grappler. Yeah. So that is also, which I like what Jake Paul is doing, because he said it in a lot of conferences or press conferences and a lot of interviews. He said, I want to challenge myself. And I would do the same thing. Look, people want him to fight the best boxer in the world. He's going to get killed and he'll die off, right?
I mean,
what he's doing right now.
Did that, and even though the fight was kind of trash, he did last.
He did
7
last,
rounds.
and now he's got a chance to fight whoever he wants.
Now he's got
Logan Paul is going to be fine.
under his belt.
But that's what Jake Paul's doing. He's going to fight Tyron Woodley, and I think he'll beat Tyron Woodley. I think he will. And after that, he's going to slowly progress to other better comp. Yeah. And he'll probably go to boxing, like a real boxing opponent, in about 3 or 4 years, because like he's got to be in his prime for boxing.
And it takes time
because that's a different level. Right now, he's fighting UFC Tyron Woodley because Tyron Woodley's out of his prime. He's older. He doesn't have as much power as he used to.
Yeah.
And now Jake Paul has an advantage.
But the thing
surprisingly,
is, I don't know. This is from me talking to my dad. I've never been a big fighting guy, just in general.
You talked to your dad about this?
Yeah, I was talking because it was right after the Logan Paul Floyd fight.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Jake Paul.
Yep.
He was either just there or wasn't he?
He was there. He took recordings. He was
no. Was he just there or was he one of the lead?
No, he was not an undercard.
Okay,
no,
well,
he was there though.
I was because I was talking about it because, I mean, it was very obvious that Floyd won the fight. There was no like clear winner, from the rules.
No, if you watched the fight, Floyd won the fight.
Yeah, from the rules, there was no clear winner, but they showed the stats and stuff like that. And I was talking to my dad about it.
Stats were a little buffed, I feel, but Floyd is Floyd. I mean, it's Floyd Mayweather.
Right. Logan Paul landed like 13% of his punches.
And everyone saw that. Everyone saw it.
Yeah, no, but I was talking about that. I was talking about how I hate the way Jake Paul. I mean, like, it's good marketing.
It's good marketing, but I hate the way he hypes him up.
My brother just beat Floyd Mayweather.
I don't like that either.
50-1 or 51-1 or whatever.
That's the only reason I dislike him. The only reason I like him is because I'm against him. I like him because
everyone's against him.
Well, everyone's against him, and it's also like they don't think he can fight, and I know he can fight because I've seen him throw punches, and he has some power.
Yeah,
like there's guys that think he doesn't have power, but they're on the ground.
I mean,
he put Ben Askren. If you've watched like 2 or 3 of his UFC fights, he's been put to the canvas.
Dude, no, that was the main thing about when people were talking about how it was like a fake fight or whatever.
No, he's been put to the canvas.
Oh, he's been put down. He's been in the chokehold. He's gotten out of it. Been woozy or whatever, and then he knocks the dude out.
Yeah, no.
So that's why people are like, "There's no way."
But Jake Paul hit him once. That's what's weird.
No, but the thing is, like, you see the video where he got up and he's walking away smiling.
I know,
but. Not woozy. He's just. Walking away.
we can't say anything about it though, because it's not our.
Yeah, I'll never know.
Yeah, we'll never
unless
know.
Jake Paul's on his deathbed and goes, "Yeah, that fake was the fight was fake."
I don't think it was fake.
I don't think. Yeah.
But I think that Logan Paul and Jake Paul are geniuses. I think what they're doing,
incredible,
dude.
Geniuses.
First of all, when you watch Logan Paul fight Floyd, he's got a damn Charizard on his chain.
$1 million
Pokemon card.
Wrapped in diamonds, so it's probably $2 million at that point.
But what was crazy is I watched a lot of Logan Paul, and he bought that Charizard for like 150
I thought he bought it for $1 million.
Nope. No. Bought it for 150 grand, but it wasn't a level 10 Charizard. He got it scaled, and eventually they turned it into a level 10 Charizard, making it $1 million card.
Oh, so it's a fake. It's not a fake, but it's like a fake.
No, it wasn't.
It's not $1 million.
Well, it's not worth $1 million right now, but he promoted it in the fight, Making it $1 million.
Oh,
hard.
so after the fight, that's when it went to
It was
$1 million
only about, I
because
think if I watched his podcast correctly, it was about a $300,000 or $400,000 card.
I know it was
but
a ridiculous amount of money for a
But
card.
I mean, when you put it in a chain and promote it as a Floyd
In your
Mayweather
Logan
fight
Paul.
in your Logan Paul,
you don't even need to have the Floyd
Nope.
Mayweather, dude.
no.
It's like,
you're Logan Paul.
dude, it's like if Kanye West started wearing New Balances. Like he's
Yeah.
got his own line of sneakers,
Yep.
but if he starts wearing this certain New Balance thing, those things are going to shoot up to $300.
No, I get it,
instead
yeah.
of like
Yeah.
$90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that's what happens. I mean, you're a guy that has so much
Him
marketing.
having the Pokemon card in a diamond chain and being Logan Paul is going to bump it up 300%, dude. They're ridiculous.
All right, so that's what we've been talking about this whole time.
That's the main thing that's been going on this from the time being. From
But I mean,
the
not
first,
even just the time being. I mean, Conor McGregor fights time being, but
Well, no, I'm saying from this podcast.
Logan Paul and Jake
from the
Paul.
last
I mean, they've been
podcast,
popular. Like, I mean, Jake Paul's about to fight. Logan Paul has been hot, right?
Well, no, I'm just talking about us recapping from
Yeah, recapping.
podcast to podcast.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor been hot.
Yeah,
Paul
well,
brothers
they all been hot. But recapping from the last, yeah. I mean, what have
that's
you
the
really
only-
been doing? Playing disc golf and stuff?
Man, disc golf is fun.
Yeah, disc golf is fun. I've
Disc
been
golf is
playing
fun.
golf, but I played disc golf a couple times.
See, I suck at
It's
golf.
pretty fun.
But I'm pretty good at disc
Well,
golf.
yeah, golf and disc golf is a big thing.
Hey,
It's
man.
a big difference. But disc golf and
I
golf
still
have
be
the
whooping
same
asses in
have
it.
the same like game.
Reese.
You kind of do the same thing. So that gets us into, I guess, our topic.
Yeah, we're
Which
starting out.
right now I don't know if you guys like this or not. I really don't care, but we're slowly gonna turn this into a regular podcast. I feel like
It'll be very shortcut if it's only fitness stuff. There's only so much stuff you can talk about fitness.
yeah, I mean, dude, we've already talked for about 15 minutes, and I really enjoyed that topic we
Yeah.
just talked about because I like that topic.
It
It's not
was-
me forcing to talk about it. I like
Yeah.
it. So I feel like this podcast will slowly turn into just
just
whatever
a normal
we want to talk about.
podcast. Just whatever's
But
going on.
I do want to talk about fitness because I love talking about
I
it,
want
and I want
we
you
want to
guys
get
to
out
know.
the points first. Yeah, if anyone's going to tune in for the first couple episodes, they can get what they need.
Yeah. I mean,
If you don't like it, it's our
if
podcast.
you're only
Get out of there.
Yeah, I mean, for real. If you're only here for like fitness stuff, I mean, that's just you.
cool.
But if you want to hear us like legit, like we're here. I mean, we're talking.
If it's
So,
entertainment, it's entertainment.
yeah, for real. So our topic today, other than Conor McGregor and Jake Paul,
Yeah.
is how hard do we train? Like what do we train? And
It's kind of like training in general.
yeah, training in
What do
general.
we do?
What do we do? Yeah,
You know, whatever.
you got the first question.
I'll start off asking the first question. My
Yeah.
first question for you, well, I guess it's kind of a question for both of us, but
Oh,
how
boy.
often do you train? How often do you work out a week?
Okay, so depending on like what I'm doing during the week, like if I have a vacation planned or anything, like no vacation or anything.
Yeah, just a normal week.
Just a normal week. I would say 5 days, 6 days a week, which I'd have either Sunday or Saturday off.
Yeah.
I would pick between it, right? So if I want to do something Saturday, then I wouldn't train,
Yeah.
and I would train Sunday. But if I wasn't gonna do something Saturday and train, then I would, you know what I'm saying? I pick between Saturday and Sunday, which is normally just Monday through Saturday or Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I normally use 6 days a week.
Yeah. And
days a week.
also, this isn't even one of my questions, but just going off of that, we can both answer this. So when you do work out, how long do you work out? Like how long is a typical workout for you?
Okay, so normally right now, recently, it used to be a little different, and I do what I do right now is I go to the gym and there's a Stairmaster, whatever you want to call it, at Jet Fitness, and it's normally about 10-15 minutes.
Shout out Jet Fitness.
Yeah, Jet, yeah. So, yeah, shout out Jet. 10-15 minutes on the Stairmaster, normally about level 7 or 8. I just get a good sweat going,
Yeah.
and then I go straight into the main lift. Probably about an hour lift, right? So 10-15 minutes on the stairs,
Then
an hour lift, right? And then I go either stairs or treadmill for about 5 or 10 minutes just to get the extra toxins, the extra sweat out.
Yeah.
Just because I like that feel. I don't like. Sometimes I work out depending on how much pre-workout I take.
Yeah.
I don't really sweat that much, so I like that feeling of just being drenched.
When you're
I'm
drenched in
done.
sweat, you know you did
You know
something.
you did something.
So it feels way better.
Yep.
And just having
So-
like a normal pump.
Yeah,
or
so
anything like that.
I'll get my pump and I'll go straight to the treadmill or straight to the Stairmaster and I'll just sweat out the rest of it. Because I know I'm done, right? I'm done and I can just relax and just sweat out the rest on the Stairmaster, on the treadmill.
Yeah.
That's what I do. So it's normally about an hour and 30-minute lift.
Yeah.
Just all together, right?
Yeah.
An hour and 30 minutes.
An hour and 30-minute workout, not the lift.
So what about you?
For me, I'd say I'm more around. No, I'd say I'm around 5 days, anywhere between 4 and 6.
Well, it's really depending on what you're like. You have work first of all.
Yeah, because I work,
thing.
so like sometimes it's like I already know I'm gonna have to work, and I'm just gonna be like, I don't want to work out. I'm gonna be tired after work. I don't want to be tired going into work and like work out before. Sometimes though, if I do get off late, then I'll go to the jet after, because then I can just like go straight to sleep.
Well, yeah. Well, me and you we have not lifted a jet yet.
Together, no.
That's crazy.
I have not. We've
been lifting for so long together, and we haven't lifted a jet yet.
For me, it's been about 2 or 3 months being at jet, and I have not lifted ones with you.
Well,
because you always work out in the morning.
I'm a different schedule.
Whenever you first started getting back into it, you were working out at like 10 and 11.
Yeah.
And I was like having to work, so I would work out like 9 or 10 at night. You would work out in the morning, so it just wouldn't really match up. But,
no, I'm definitely a different schedule than you. I normally work out about 9:30 or 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
In the morning, which is normally straight when I wake up. And I told you that last podcast if you were tuned in. So normally as soon as I wake up, I go work out. You, for instance, might have work in the morning or work at night, so you gotta, fix around their schedule. Which is, I can't do anything about that. Yeah. But the only reason I just haven't really hit you up about it just because I work out with like Blake and Will Cody and Christian Taylor. So.
We'll text the jet chat or anything.
Yeah. No,
sometimes I'm just not down for it. Sometimes I'm just like, I got something to do.
So, like, how many times a week do you normally work out a jet, for instance?
I only work out a jet.
Okay.
So I don't count. I don't count like going like doing like disc golfing
at your house cardio. And stuff.
I don't work out at my house at all anymore.
Oh, you don't?
Once I got the membership at Jet, I've only gone there because we had to use the garage for like storage and stuff. So.
Okay, so you don't have anything left in your garage, gym?
Oh no, there's stuff in there. There's like all my workout stuff is still in there, but it's just I have no space in there anymore because it's like more storage now.
Yeah.
Because we used to not be able to put anything in there, so I could work out. But then I got the membership. No, but it's still around. Like I'd say on average 5 days, but I'd say more around like 4 to 6. Sometimes I'll cut it shorter than that and only work out like 4 days. Sometimes if I'm really doing nothing throughout the week and I'm sitting there bored, I'll be like, I'll just go work out.
That's fine.
And then it'll be like a 6th day. But like I try and get around 5 days a week.
Okay.
And then for when I do work out, just to add on to that, like how you answered it, I don't start off with cardio or anything like a Stairmaster or anything like that. I hop straight into lifting. I don't know. I do a lot of pausing. Like I'll do.
Are you talking about like just breaks or what do you mean pausing?
Like I'll lift. Like if I'm doing like okay, let's say it's like a chest day or something.
Yeah.
I start off with bench. I'll do my first set. I normally go like 5 sets of 10 or anything like that.
Yeah.
After my first set, I might hop on my phone for a little bit. And then, like, as it slowly goes on, as I get more tired, I want to hop on my phone for longer. So, like, my lift itself will last, like, an hour and 20. But it's just because, like, I take a lot of breaks. And in between, like, going from, like... Because the way I do it is if I'm doing, like, chest and back or something, I go, like, chest, back. I don't do, like, all my chest workouts, then all my back workouts.
Yep.
I do my chest... I do a first chest workout, then a back workout, then a chest workout, then a back workout. And then in between that, like I'll just be on my phone for a while. So it'll take me an hour and 20. And then normally I might do a quick thing of abs. I try and do that. I try and do a quick thing of abs after everything. When it's leg day, that also means I do like a full thing of abs. I'll do 15 minutes of cardio, but I'll do 10 minutes walking, max incline, because I don't know. And max incline when you're walking, just up the incline. It's just better. And then I'll do like...
Yeah, I normally up the incline just a teeny bit just because it helps my joints a little bit. And it makes me feel like I'm doing more.
Oh, no, dude. Because it's like... I don't know. I always sit there... I don't like running. But I feel like if I'm just walking, it's like I'm not doing anything. But dude, when you put the incline up, you get a mean sweat from it.
Well, yeah.
And then the last 5 minutes,
harder.
last 5 minutes, I won't drop it down completely to 0 incline. I'll drop it down to like 5 incline.
Yeah.
And then that's when I'll just start. I'll up the speed. I'll start like sprinting and stuff like that. It's just like it's like a finisher on top of like it's a cardio finisher, but that last 5 minutes is like a finisher.
Yeah, I feel like me and CT Christian Taylor, we did it today. We worked out legs today, but at the end,
Buddy's got a mean leg workout.
He does. Yeah. I was dead.
Yeah.
But at the end, just a little bit of cardio. We did about a mile run or a mile jog, and then we ran at the end. Yeah. It'd be like 7 minutes in, we would just start sprinting, and at the end of it, I would just be drenched. And I needed that though. I needed that drenched part of my workout, because if I didn't have that, I wouldn't feel like I did anything. But I mean, obviously, I just did a full leg workout. Like, my legs are dead. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. So going off working out and stuff, my question for you is, what are your splits when you work out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this question.
What's your split?
So normally, which I don't really specifically believe in splits, I would say. I normally do like chest with back right now. Currently doing chest with back, because it's a different type of movement. You go push and pull. Yeah. Right? So I do chest and back. Sometimes it's back and bis or back and tries, right? It just depends. So normally right now I'm doing chest and back. And the next day would be like shoulders and bis and tries. The next day would be legs, right? Yeah. The next day after that, though, on that Thursday is whatever my body is feeling, right? Yeah. So right now, I used to do like specific splits, right? I would have to follow it. Yeah. Even if my body was sore.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. But I figured out that once your body is sore, that's me personally, you don't need to overtrain, right?
Yeah. Like
if you got shoulders on Monday and you can't do shoulders on Wednesday, don't do the shoulders on Wednesday. If I train chest on Monday, I'm going to go chest on Thursday or Friday. And then I'll just do alternatives to that. But I can't do chest on Monday and do chest on Wednesday, because I need that extra day to get that full recovery in. Because if I don't, then I won't be able to fully maximize my lift, and I won't be able to recover from anything. Yeah. So I need to get that recovery, and I need to fully have an actual lift, not just like a half lift, and I feel like I got to pump. Yeah, and I need that full.
You don't want a half lift just so you can say
effort.
You're like fulfilling your split.
Yeah, no, I need that full effort.
See, I want to say real quick, if he's watching, don't know, but shout out Ricky Hippolyte, because we follow the Schwarzenegger split. Back chest. I do follow that too. Back chest, full arms, legs, abs, and like he said before on his Instagram, nothing feels better than a chest and back.
Yeah,
pump.
No, it does. I mean, it's alternatives to each other.
Full upper body pump. Yep. Oh man, you feel like the man.
No,
walking
I mean,
out of
first of all, I got that from Will Tennyson. I watched Will Tennyson, and he said that they're alternatives to each other. Yeah. I didn't understand what push and pull meant, right? I thought that, I could just, hit chest and then I could hit shoulders or something, right? Because it's like kind of the same area. And once I watched Will Tennyson and I saw that he was doing chest and back, and he said that it cooperates each other, right?
When I saw it for the first time, it was because people, I don't, maybe it's not like a normal thing to do, but I don't remember if it was chest and legs, but I saw it was a TikTok video. I saw a dude talking about on TikTok, and he was like, people do like chest and bis or chest and legs, and it's like, it's when you do that, when you switch off from that, it's like your blood's flowing in your chest, and then you want the blood, once you start doing somewhere else, it starts flowing through your legs, and it's like those are completely two different areas of your body. So it's like, it's not like the blood's not gonna be flowing fully between that one area. Yeah. But when you do a chest and back, the blood's just all flowing in your torso. So it's like the best pump or whatever because the blood is all in the same area. It's not trying to go from your chest to your legs, back to your chest to your legs.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
you don't want to
stay
do
with your chest. It'll be right here.
like personally. If I'm doing legs, I'm not doing any upper body, right?
I do.
And if I'm doing,
legs and abs,
but for me, like I used to do chest and shoulders because that's what my dad told me, and that's what he was doing, right?
Yeah.
And you're obviously gonna listen to your dad, right?
Yeah.
So it's first time I went to the gym, probably 8th grade. I went to Gold's Gym with him, and I was like, okay, whatever split you're gonna do, I'm gonna do.
Doing that day, I'm gonna do.
So I started doing chest and shoulder with him, and I got to the point where I could do chest, and then when I got to shoulder, I was like my chest and shoulders.
Like your shoulders already get that slight pump
contraction.
It's like kind of using.
You're getting the contraction from both of them. And I mean, especially when you're doing shoulders and then you go to chest, it's different, right?
That's why I've never been able to do chest and tris because when I'm benching, I mean, everyone will feel it. You feel your tris getting worked out. A little bit of your tri,
and it's
like
works,
when you start doing tris, you're like, yeah, I'm already kind of worn out.
Yeah. So that's why I kind of do alternatives now, which is chest and back.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, when you're doing chest, you ain't working no back until you pull.
Yeah.
So that's why I do the alternative now, which is, I mean, I do chest and back, and then I do shoulders, bis, and tris.
Yeah.
And I go to legs. Sometimes I'll throw in a little bit of chest and shoulders, but I mean that's only if like my body's not sore, right?
Yeah, I mean
that's on that Thursday and Friday when I don't have any movement, right?
Exactly.
Which right now it's normally like a Tuesday I might do legs, and then that Friday I do legs.
Yeah.
Right. Today I did legs. Today's Tuesday, right? I think it's
it's Tuesday. Yeah.
Tuesday, yeah. So today I did legs, and I'll probably do legs Friday.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to wait at least 2 or 3 days. I mean, I can't do legs in 2 days.
Yeah.
I mean, then my legs
legs
are gonna be fried tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which I understand that. So I need at least 2 days to rest, and I'm gonna do legs. But I'd rather do legs twice a week than do legs once, right? Mm-hmm. And I'd probably do chest twice a week and shoulders twice a week.
Yeah.
Or chest and back twice a week.
Yeah.
So I want to get those big movements, back and chest twice a week, and then shoulders and bicep and tricep.
Yeah.
You know, they can be minimum. Even though you can kind of build, your bicep can be almost every other day. It's like an ab. It's like a leg.
Yeah,
I mean, you can do almost every other day.
You could, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like you could train your biceps as hard as you can. Obviously, at some point, you're going to get worn out during the workout, so you can't train it harder. But I feel like the next day, you could work out biceps again.
Yeah, I get that. Yep.
Like if I work out legs, the next day I'm gonna be like, yeah, I work. Like I could feel that I worked out legs, biceps. I might have a little bit of soreness, but I could still work out my.
Yep. No, I get that. Yeah. I mean, I feel like biceps are a pretty big group of muscle. So
yeah,
I mean, it's kind of like your legs, but when you really train your legs right, you can't work out for a couple days, right?
Yeah.
Like I mean, my first time working out with CT. Which I've done Blake Wandersey's leg workout, and I died, right?
They kind of do the same thing.
They learned it from each other.
Because I remember one time I was working out with both of them.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I did Blake Wandersey's leg workout the first time I did that.
Blake does a lot of like not really like Vertimax stuff, but
explosion.
But he's told me like he was like, I don't know if you want to do my workout because it's more about trying to get his vertical up.
Explosion.
And so he does a lot of jumping.
So I started doing his because I'm a receiver, so I wanted to get that explosion up.
That's true.
So I started doing that, and I was like, well, I'm gonna see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right. That was my first time doing explosion work in a long time. I tore my hamstring. I don't know if you know that. I tore my hamstring during the football season.
I didn't even know
at South, yeah. Nah, yeah, it was bad. About 6-7 weeks recovery.
Man's gatekeeping his hamstring.
Dude, I haven't seen you in so long. Shut up. Anyways, I tore my hamstring. I started lifting, right?
Yeah.
With Blake Wandersey. Did a leg workout with him, and it was brutal. Like, I mean, I'm halfway through it. I'm like, Blake, I can't do it anymore, right? He's like, don't worry, it's fine. I get through the leg workout. Next couple of days, I'm sore. But it's like explosion, so it's like high intensity. It's not like heavy, so your legs aren't like dead.
Yeah.
The first time I ever worked out with CT, he mixed it between explosion and heavy. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I was like, I want to go towards heavy because my max is not that high anymore because I tore my hamstring and I don't have any strength.
Yeah.
I have explosion, but I don't have any strength. So I need to build it back up. Me and him been hitting legs probably 2 times a week for the last 3 weeks, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my legs have never been more dead in my life. I mean, I can't even walk. I can't even sit on a toilet. I mean, I'm done.
Dude, I remember the first time they did it, and I say first, it's been the only time I've worked out with them too, like doing it, but I've copied their workout. So if they are watching, I haven't been flaking on the leg workouts. I just haven't worked out with y'all again.
No, but that leg workout is brutal. That leg workout is brutal.
I picked up the same workouts. I do the same workouts, but dude, when I was doing it, we got to. Did you do it where you've got the leg press and it's like the decrease sets and stuff like that?
Yeah,
dude.
Me and CC go from 6 plates down to like 2. Yeah. So we go from 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you get to that last one, you got to rep until you're literally dead.
Depends on how I'm feeling. I've never gone up to 6 plates. I start off. It's either depending on how I'm feeling. It's either 5 plates and go down to 2.
Yeah.
Or it's 4 plates. I go down to 1.
Yeah.
And I remember when I did it with them. I literally had because when I do leg workouts, I'm just thinking about like squatting, calf raises, all that. I did the full leg workout with them. Once I got to the last thing where it's the decrease set, I literally told them, like they were like, "Yo, Ryan, it's your turn." They had both done theirs, and I was like, "Dude, you guys have to chill out." Like,
it's bad.
I was about to pass out.
It's bad. No. Every time I work out,
dude, I can't. I don't know.
Every time I do legs, it's only legs. Like, I'll be pressing really hard or squatting really hard, and I'll get up to the rack, right? And I'll rack it and I'll black. Mm-hmm. Like today I squatted with CT and I squatted 335 for like 3 or 4 reps, right?
Yeah.
I get up to the top, bam, I rack it. Mm-hmm. Black. Right
there.
It's
Bow.
just wow. It's just like I'm probably not breathing properly because it's pretty heavy for me, right? I mean, 335 for I did it for 4 or 5 reps.
Dude, it's not even heavy for you. It's heavy. 335 for 3 is heavy.
That's
just
heavy
in general.
Yeah. Well, I put it up and like it's one of those where you gotta like hold your head.
Did they have you do the superset with the jump squats and the single leg lunges?
Yeah. Like jump squats with the bands.
Jump squats with the bands, and then you have your leg on top of the bench.
Yeah, but I like those though because I like that explosion and the heart rate going up.
Dude, that kills me, but
it does.
It's a good workout.
But I'd rather have that than like some dude trying to push me doing heavy shit. Like, I
instead
like
of just
that.
trying to like max a squat every day.
Me right now, even when I do like chest or anything, I like to go heavy and then explosion because if you go heavy, you're gonna burn out. So I like doing the heavy and then going into that explosion work, which is football stuff for me.
Yeah.
And for them it's basketball, or CT is football. So you go heavy and then explosion. Once you get into that explosion work, that's when you're really working your heart rate. That's when you're really getting that workout in.
You said chest. I don't know if you meant to. Are you still talking legs? Or are you talking chest too?
Everything.
Because I'll say with my chest workout, whenever I'm benching, I'll do when people say decrease set, does that mean decrease in weight or decrease in reps? Like you go heavier in weight and
for me, I go heavy and then I go decrease weight, higher reps.
Oh, I see. What I do is I'll start off like with a plate and I'll go up to like 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and the 2
reps wise.
Yeah. See, my max right now is 250 with the bench, and my 2 rep will be 2 plates, 225.
Okay.
But then after I hit those 2 reps, I'll throw on a plate in 10 or something like that, and I'll get another 10 in right there. So I kind of like mix it. I'll decrease so I get heavyweight, but then I'll go back to a certain weight, and then I'll start repping it out.
But I mean, that's what I mean. I'm saying decrease the weight, higher rep.
Exactly.
Meaning when you just get a burnout set. That's what I do.
Yeah, like a burnout set.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
I mean, even like as soon as I start my chest workouts, just normally I go high rep. Mm-hmm. And then I go into my heavy sets. Once I get to my heavy sets, it's normally I normally go 5 or 6 reps, right? Yeah. Because I don't want to go. I don't want to go too low because that's when I'm kind of getting into my max. Yeah. I want to still try to build that And then
See,
when
the
I
thing
get
is, I normally when I work out by myself, so it's like I can't max.
Yeah,
or
you
anything.
can't get in the high
I
reps.
can't even try to do high weight because
Yeah.
you know one false move and I'm sitting there with the bar
Yeah,
pressed
yeah,
against
I
my
understand that.
chest.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that either.
Yeah.
But when you're working out with a partner, you get a chance to go like heavyweight.
Yeah.
And that's when you can do whatever you want. And I go heavyweight, and then last set I'll probably go about 65-55% of my max, and that's when I'll just rep it out as much as I can.
Yeah.
I'll get the burnout, and then I go into whatever I want else, which is normally like incline. I normally go straight from bench to incline, normally. And I really kill my chest on the incline because incline can build some good muscle.
Yeah.
I go regular bench, not every time, but normally it's regular bench, and then I'll go into incline dumbbell press because incline dumbbell is a little harder than just regular incline press because it's dumbbells.
Yeah.
I got a question for you though.
What's up?
Not your question this time.
Yeah.
So, what is normally your rep range? Because people change their rep ranges and they think that higher reps or lower reps.
You mean like within a set?
Anything?
So,
What right now do you normally do for reps?
So what I normally do is with my split, it'll be the same for any of my splits, you know, chest and back, all arms and legs and abs. It'll be the same for all those, but I'll just go off like chest and back. So let's say if I'm doing chest and back, my first 2 workouts, which are the kind of the main ones, which will be bench, obviously, for chest is like the main chest workout, and then like a barbell row for my back. I'll do. It depends. Sometimes I'll just do 5 sets of 10, or like I just said. Now with chest, most of the time I do 10, 8, 6, 4, 2.
And you go down
and go up in weight.
Yep.
Because I mean, you got a high bench max. You seem like the cool dude. So, I stopped doing 5 sets of 10 and just tried to build up my max. So I seem, big strong guy or whatever. And then with row, I'll do 5 sets of 10.
Yeah.
And then after that, every other workout after that, it's 3 sets of 12. So I up the reps a little more, but I only do 3 sets instead of 5 sets. And then after that, some of them get a little weird. I get when I start doing like supersets and stuff, because it's mostly only with chest, because I'll do like cable flies, and I used to only do like when it's like down on the ground and you're kind of bringing it up, but I started doing basically like 30. Oh, there's a couple of things especially with chest. I'll do cable flies and I'll do like 10 down, 10 in the middle, and 10 like bring it down up top, and I bring it down. So it ends up being like kind of like 30 reps, I guess.
Yeah.
Or it's a lot more than just saying like 3 sets of 12 or 3 sets of 10, I guess. It's a lot more sets more than reps. Or I'll do where I'm doing dumbbell presses. I was gonna try and act it out, but it's not like I have a bench right here. I'll go 10 wide grip.
Yeah.
And then after that 10, I'll bring it in, and it's kind of like close grip.
Yep.
And then after that, I'll bring it in. It's like super, like where they're touching.
Yep.
And then that's like one set. It's just 30 reps right there.
Yeah, that's your burnout.
But it's like a burnout set. So it kind of depends. Mostly I'll just do the first 2 ones. There's like the main muscle group workouts out of it, and I'll do 5 sets of 10, and then I'll go to just 3 sets of 12. Going off of that, I've got for you. It kind of goes off what you were asking me. Whenever you do your sets, do you like I do 5 sets of 10. Do you do certain reps, or do you just go by failure?
Normally, it's like I'll go at the beginning of the workout. Normally, it's like 4 or 5 sets. Like I'll go chest or something, and I'll go like 4 or 5 sets. I set a rep, right? I'll do like I'm gonna do 12 reps.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do that, and then when I get to that like 10th or 11th rep, I'll be like, either I can do this or not.
Yeah.
And I'll go to that point where I can't do it anymore, which is failure. So normally right now I'm doing about failure for every single set I do.
Yeah.
I believe in failure because I used to do, when I first worked out, I would go
like,
to
cut it off.
I would go to a 10 or I'd go to a 12, and I would be like, that's too light. I'd go to that 10 or 12, and I was too light.
Yeah, because I've seen a dude. Because the main reason why I had that question was because, well, one, obviously I've never asked you this.
Yeah.
Two is because I saw a video on TikTok, and it was a dude who was talking about how he doesn't believe in how I'm basically doing it right now, where it's like, at 10, if I'm doing if I'm benching, I'm doing a plate for 10, I could do more than 10.
Yeah.
But I just rack it after 10. And he said he doesn't believe in that. He just says any weight you put on there, just do it till failure.
Yeah.
Because, he said, it's not like you're not going to build muscle at all, but he says, like, the best way you're going to build muscle is if you do whatever weight you have on it right there is if you go to failure.
Yeah, I partially believe in that. I feel like it shouldn't be any weight. I feel like it should be, you need to set a rep range in between about 8 and 12, right? Mm-hmm. If you can do 8, good. But if you push yourself and try to do 10 and you can only do 8.
Yeah, you could injure yourself or something like that.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Well, okay, yeah, but
what I'm trying to say is, like, for instance, if I'm doing bench and I can only do 225 for 8 reps.
Yeah.
I'm going to do 225 for 8.5 reps. Mm-hmm. Because that failure is pushing myself to try to build more muscle.
Yeah.
If I can do 225 for 8 reps and I only do 6 reps, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So you need to push yourself to the maximum.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you need to push yourself to the maximum because that's how you're going to build muscle. If you're in the gym and you can bench 225 and you're sitting on the chest and you're doing 225 for like 5 reps every time you do chest, you're not gonna build your maxes up, right?
Yeah, I guess that's what I've slowly gone into because I do say now I do like the 10-8-6 decrease or whatever.
But that 10-8-6, when you get to that 6th rep, you're getting there.
No, because what I used to do is I wouldn't go that high in weight.
Yeah.
I've started, every time I've gone from 10 to 8 to 6, I've done more weight than I used to do whenever I used to do with 10 reps.
Yep.
Because I knew I could do 10 reps at everything. And it just felt good hitting 10 reps. But then I started realizing, like I used to think 225 was like hard for me to hit.
Yep.
Now that's just what I end. I used to end on like 185 or something like that when I knew I could do 225.
Yeah, you used to be in the gym in here and you would hit like 215, right? That's what I had in here.
Yeah.
I think I only have 215 pounds is my max pounds in here.
No. Well, at one point it was 215. Then you got a couple of.
I got some more weights.
The max you ever had was 235, I think.
Yeah, but I think you hit 235 for 1.
For 2.
2, yeah.
For 2.
Yeah, for 2.
I think because I didn't think I could hit it. I'd always been ending off at 185, and then I hit it for the first time, and I could hit 2.
Yep.
And that's when I started thinking like, I should probably try and up my weight more because I'm just get stuck at 235. If I don't ever go up to 235 until it's max day, I'm gonna stay stuck at 235.
That's why I normally. Like, my highest max for bench is 335. That's what I've... Yeah. I can't hit 335 right now because I've slowly stopped doing it, right?
Yes.
My 335 is my highest max I've ever hit for bench, right? Mm-hmm. But now I could probably hit 320 right now. Yeah. Because I've been working and trying to get back up to 335. Yeah. But when I was at 335, it's because I was at Jet for 2 months and I was trying to build heavy weight, right? Mm-hmm. But when you're in the gym and you're doing 185 for 15 reps, you're not going to hit 335. Yeah. You're not. You have to feel the heavy weight. Exactly. And once I went to Jet, I finally realized that once you feel the heavy weight, you really realize what you can actually hit. Yeah. So, I haven't been building much heavyweight muscle anyways, but once you realize what you can actually hit, then you slowly start to realize.
Yeah, this isn't even one of my questions, but off of what you just said, I have this question. So let's say, like what you said, like right now you could probably hit 320.
Yeah,
now. But you've said that you've hit 335 before. Yeah. So if I were to just be some random dude that came up to you right now and said, "What's your max bench?" Are you gonna say 335, knowing that if I said hop in a gym right now, hit 335, you couldn't, or are you gonna be like, as of right now, I can hit 320. So you'll be like, my max is 320.
Yep.
Because you could hit it.
I would say that I've built my way up to 335. What I just said.
But as of right now.
I can hit 320. Because your maxes just fluctuate so quick, especially dieting and bulking and eating properly and building muscle properly. I mean, everything just depends.
Yeah, because when I was here and I wasn't fully dieting, cutting, or anything like that, I hit 235.
Yep.
Then once I started cutting, obviously it brought my muscle down and stuff like that. And I could barely even hit 2 plates. Yeah. Or no, I couldn't hit 2 plates.
Yeah. Probably couldn't even hit for 1 or 2 maybe.
Exactly. Yep. My max was like 185 or like 195 or something like that. But every time someone asked me, I was like, well, I can't tell them it's 185. So I was like, 235. Knowing damn well if they said, hop in the gym right now, work your way up, like do a normal max day, let me see you hit 235. Yeah. I could not hit that.
No, I understand that because knowing what your max used to be.
Knowing I've hit it once, I'll be like, yeah, my max is 235.
Yeah. I mean, I tell people my max right now is 335, but I've hit 315 for like 3 or 4 reps recently. Yeah. So I don't know really what I can max, and I haven't really tested what I can max just because I don't really want to right now. I feel like right now I've been hitting chest 2 times a week. So if I'm really gonna max, I need at least a week off just to hit like a real max. Cause 335, I mean that's some heavy ass weight. Yeah. So 2 times a week, you go that second time a week, you ain't hitting 335. Yeah. So I need like a week off, and then I can really test what's my real max, which right now I feel like is 320, 325 maybe. 335, 10 pounds. When you get to, like people don't realize, when you get to 315, jumping to 335 is insane. Yeah. Because jumping from 200 pounds or 205 pounds to 225, there's a lot of people that can't hit 225, and they realize, holy shit, I can hit 205 for like 6 reps. Yeah. But I can't hit 225, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's a lot of weight. Yeah. When you get that 10, 15 pound mark, it's a lot of weight. Hitting 225 or hitting 275, that's a lot of weight. So when you get to 315, which is 3 plates, and then you go to 335, which is 3 plates and like a 10 and a 5, that's a lot of weight.
Yeah, because you could hit like the next 100 or whatever. Like let's say, like 135. Once you're at 135, at least that's how it was for me. I hit 135. That's 1 plate. That's cool. Then I wasn't looking to hit 2 plates. I was looking to work my way up to 200. Yep. So I could have the 2 in front of it instead of the 1. I hit 200, and then after that, I feel like I'm on top of the world. Yeah. Next time I max, I'm like, let's hit 2 plates. Yeah. Can't hit that. It's way harder than you think it actually is. Yeah. You think once you got that separate number in front of it, then you can go up to the next plate.
That separate number is big. Yeah. I mean, especially when you go from once you get a 200 range to a 300 range. You gotta think about that though. Yeah. You go from 205 to 225.
I'm dreaming of hitting 300 right now.
205 to
315.
205 to 225 wheels on margin is like this. Then when you get to the 305 to 335 margin, in weight wise, I mean it's a big gap. So that's how it is especially when you squat. I mean, my squat right now is probably like 365.
Dude, I don't think I max squatted in about 2 years.
I haven't max squatted in a long time.
Last big weight I've done was 285 for 3, which was good. Like I got 3 good reps. Yeah. No, like I said, I normally work at night, so I don't have a spotter, so I don't go above what I don't be like, I'm never like, I think I could hit this, so I'm gonna try it out. Because if I can't, I have no one there to back me up. Yep.
I can't squat with no spotter or anything.
Exactly.
Man.
So
it just makes me so nervous.
I know I can hit 285. So every time I hit legs, it's kind of like, it's never like a max or never trying to build anything because I need to have someone there so I can be like, hey, if I fail this, I have someone there to help me, catch me, whatever. But I know I can hit 285 for 3. Even now, I might be able to hit it for 5. I'm not gonna try that though. Just in case anything happens. Yeah. I'm scared of that.
Nah, me and CT today we started off doing, we normally do 1 plate, 2 plates, 2 plates and a 25, then we go straight to 3 plates. And that 3 plates is normally about 6 reps, 7 reps. And for me right now, it's about 4 or 5 reps because my hamstring. Mm-hmm. And then we normally jump up to about 3 plates and a 10, which is normally about 3 reps, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, we normally start off mainly lifting squat. It's not anything else. Stretch and squat.
That's what I mean. When I was talking about my first, like the main thing, like if it was legs, it was squat.
Yeah, squat.
Chest, bench, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, but that main lift kills you, especially when it's heavy
Sets
squat.
the tone for the workout.
Yeah, no, it really does.
Yeah, you're blanking. Just go to the next question.
I'm done with questions.
You don't have any more questions? I got more questions.
Yeah, answer me. I have, my last one was, do you like heavy or lightweight?
You haven't even asked that yet.
I did.
No.
Yeah, I did.
No, because we went off my little question. We were still.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Do you want to just ask it and then you'll cut it?
Just say it. Well, what do we end off on?
I don't even know because I just looked at you and you were blanking.
All right, well, listen. All right, into our next topic. Do you like heavyweight or lightweight?
I'd say when I started out, I was more of a lightweight person because I started out worrying about my reps and saying like, oh, I need to hit 10 reps. I need to hit this. So I'd always go a little lighter so I know I could hit 10 reps. But now I do heavyweight. So, because now I kind of work, I don't go till failure, but I decrease my reps.
Yeah.
So I can hit heavier weights because at some point you realize you're at a plateau with your max and you're like, oh, I'm not going anywhere above this, blah, blah, blah. So that's when you realize.
Do you believe in like high reps builds lean muscle?
Builds lean muscle?
What do you think about high reps and lean muscle?
Well, if we're being straight up here, I'm not here to build lean muscle. If I'm trying to build any muscle, I'm going high reps. I don't even, half the time I've cut enough to where I like how my body looks.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm not worrying about lean muscle, like, heavy muscle, dense muscle, whatever.
Well,
I'm trying to build up my maxes now. I
most
like the
of
way
the people that I've talked to,
well, okay, I'm gonna be straight with you. What is lean muscle like?
I'm talking about there's people that are bigger, right?
Yeah, but
they think that the higher rep,
you're talking about
they're gonna burn the fat off their muscle.
Oh,
lean muscle.
Nah, I don't believe in that.
I don't believe in it either.
No,
but there's a lot of people that think that the higher the rep, the lower the weight.
Yeah,
it'll burn the fat. No,
I go by
it's
heavyweight.
Pretty easy. Man.
I
feel like for me, it's like heavier the weight, the more muscle you're gonna build, the more fat you're gonna burn.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't see how people would think it's better in a sense, but I can see how people could think it's even. Like I could see how someone's like, oh, if you're doing 225 for 2, but I'm doing 185 for 5, it's kind of even.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it. I could see it, but I don't see how someone, I don't see how someone could think it's better to do 185 or like do a lesser weight for more than doing a higher weight for less.
Yeah.
Because in the same sense, you want to build muscle, but you don't just want to build muscle, you want to build strength too.
Well, that person also, the person that's repping the higher weight and the person that is lower in weight.
Yeah.
The person higher in weight could be having a better diet.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
he could lose more fat than the person in the lower.
It doesn't say anything about.
No, So the people that think that doing the higher reps makes the fat burn, it's really the calorie deficit that makes the fat burn.
It's nothing. Oh, okay. It's not nothing about the weight, but
it has to do with the calorie.
Go back to episode 1. Everything goes back to your diet. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Do heavier weights.
Yeah, I would do heavier weights, work harder. That's really what should matter. Is work harder.
Yeah.
Train hard.
Test yourself.
Yeah, test yourself, train hard. Really get into the gym because once you get into it, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Your diet will come into play once you really actually like going to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're sitting there doing lesser weights for more reps, compared to doing, like, okay, I don't even need to talk about lesser weights. If you start going higher weight for less reps and you start seeing an increase in the amount of weight you can put up, at least for me, I feel like it should be for everyone, but I'll put it like this. At least for me, it made me way more excited to go to the gym once I realized my max was going up. Every time I decided to max, it would be more in weight. And I was like, that's when I could see I'm really getting stronger here.
Yeah.
Because losing weight, that was tied to my diet,
Yep.
you know, so it's like whatever. But when I was actually like gaining more strength, that's when I was like, I need to keep hitting it. That's when I got that gym high. That's when I was like, I need to keep hitting the gym because I just want to keep shooting up.
Yeah, because I mean, you could do the low weight and high rep stuff.
Yeah.
And you could lose weight. But when you look in the mirror, I mean, you're just gonna get skinnier and skinnier.
Yeah, you're not gonna have, you know.
But when you're
the boulder shoulders,
when you're in the mirror
arms.
and you're actually feeling confident about your body, and you're gaining muscle, not just losing weight and losing fat on your body. You're gaining muscle and losing fat. You will realize that your body is actually gaining stuff, and you will actually want to go back to the gym.
Yeah.
You get confident in yourself.
Yeah. So speaking off of high weights, my next question for you, since you know I got the last. I think I have one more question after this too.
Yeah.
But you might have kind of answered it earlier. How often do you max?
Do I max? Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, depending on if I'm in football season, because football season allows you to.
With football, does like. I guess you're like strength coach or whatever.
They make
determine?
you. They make you.
Oh,
max.
they make you max.
So
okay.
for me, I would make myself max maybe every.
I'm saying like right now, like off season.
Yeah, off
Whenever
season.
you're controlling your workout, so
Okay.
it's kind of like me. Like obviously, I don't play football.
That's a good question.
So it's like whenever you're deciding when you max, do you do it once every week, once every 2 weeks? Like
yeah, I get it. So right now, I've done chest max probably like 2 months ago, and that was when I was in school. I feel like when I'm out of school, I don't really focus on the max. I'm more focused on how many reps I'm doing for 225, right?
yeah.
So like I'm trying to build how many reps I'm doing in 225 or 235 or 245.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build that up until I get to the point where I'm comfortable enough to max.
And so
With school, I feel like, or even football, it's like every month you have to max.
yeah.
And I feel like I don't get a chance to really maximize my potential to max.
So like when I max. I wouldn't say once every week, once every 2 weeks, but I am just constantly trying to get my max up.
Yeah.
Because you're playing football and stuff.
Yeah.
So I could see if your reasoning was because like you just want to build strength for football. I have nothing. Like you kind of have.
You have
like,
nothing to work for.
You kind of have something to build like strength up for because it doesn't worry about your max. It worries about how strong you actually are against like other people.
I get it.
Me, I'm just trying to say like, oh, I bench 250.
Yep.
The next week I'll be like, oh, now I bench 260 or something like that. Like, are you just doing it because you want to build strength? Like you're obviously not doing it number wise. Is it because of football or is it because like that's just how you've always been? Or like how you built
I
it
will
off
actually,
of football?
I'm not going to lie. High school, it's all numbers.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
We had a chart when I went to Lake Norman.
I've seen that in
when I went to Oceanside. I mean, you have a chart. You have a chart that is who is the strongest guy in the gym.
Yeah.
Who's got the bench, the squat, the clean,
all
the
that.
deadlift, right?
Yeah.
And that works you to get to that max. So that made me want to get to that number.
Yeah.
Which
it made you chase a number instead of chasing like strength or whatever, if that makes sense. Nothing against people who are big fans of leg day. People always say it's like once you mature in the gym, once you know you're mature is when leg day is your favorite day. And it just no. Like any day could be your favorite day.
Yeah.
Because, if I'm doing arms, it could be my favorite day because, when you're doing curls and stuff, that's when you see the most pump because you can see it fully. You have a cutoff.
Legs, sometimes you don't even see anything.
Exactly. You have a cutoff on or anything, you're going to see all your arms, but regardless, you're going to have it covering your chest. For me, chest and back is my favorite day. Again, shout out Ricky Hippolyte saying chest and back pump. It's just the best, man. Especially just benching is just so much more fun than everything else
it is.
to me.
And you really get the full effect with the chest pump and everything.
And maybe it's because the main thing with me is like, dude, every time someone asks you, not even what's your like bench max, just how much do you lift?
Yeah.
They're asking you what your
What
bench max is.
Yeah.
So obviously every day I go into a chest day, I'm trying to build up my bench max. And it's not like I'm sitting there like worrying about it. It's like for own personal benefit and everything like that. Like it feels good having your bench max go up.
Yeah, it really does.
So chest and back is always my favorite day. I know. I think you said earlier chest was your favorite day.
Yep.
I don't know if you said
like
right now what is your favorite day. I don't know if you ever said that.
Yeah, I mean definitely just feeling your max going up from chest is definitely the best feeling. Yeah, but also it's the same thing for me right now personally is squat, like feeling your squat going up because recently I've been off this recovery of my hamstring. I've been really pushing that leg day. So it is kind of different
with you going off an injury.
Yeah, so I've been pushing that leg day and I've really like figured out what power I have in my legs.
Yeah.
So I've went from when I had that leg injury, I was only probably squatting like 275 maybe. Yeah. Now I'm probably squatting.
Now you've
I hit 335 for 5 reps today. So I don't know what that is. Maybe 260, right? 265, 255. I don't know what it is. 235 for like 4 or 5 reps.
Oh, so for like a 1 rep max?
Yeah, 1 rep.
Yeah, that'd probably
I'd probably say about 360, 365.
260.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out what that is. I haven't 1 rep max in a long time, and I'm not trying to plan on it right now.
No, I don't plan on doing nothing like that.
That's what I'm trying to say. But it's fun to watch your squat and bench max go up because that's like the big power movement.
Those are the big two,
big
maxes.
2 power movements I like to watch. And it's fun to build them because...
Yeah, so it's always fun going into those days of the split. I'd say that's good for...
Yeah.
It's good for the app.
Second episode, baby. Yeah.
There's
honestly.
There's any other questions that we missed about training, anything that we never went over, or anything we weren't too broad on? Drop it down below.
I feel like
message
you guys
gotta
talk to us though, because me and Ryan are slowly starting to incorporate this to like a regular podcast. And if you like it or you don't, I don't really care. But I feel like starting off the episode talking about whatever we want, Conor McGregor and Jake Paul, I feel like that's more what we like to talk about.
Yeah.
And then incorporate fitness into it.
It won't be dry.
No, it won't be, but it won't be.
At some point, you can do so many fitness episodes. It'll be dry.
We only have a couple episodes we can really talk about fitness because it's pretty simple, man. It's pretty simple. Yeah. So we're going to talk about probably 5 or 6, 7 more episodes about like fitness, right?
Slowly incorporating like the beginning portion to just talk about what's going on.
Podcast stuff. Right now we started 15, 20 minutes talking about Conor McGregor and what's going on in the real world because that's what needs to be talked about. And then we slowly talked about our fitness stuff. And
for the fitness stuff, like I said, if there's anything, if it's like a certain episode and that's what you're tuning into, anything we missed or if we were just too broad about, drop it in the comments. We'll mention it. We'll go over it the next episode and just briefly go over it, answer the questions. Anything other than that, every episode would be a new topic until we just slowly
next topic will be about something about fitness, but I'll also be talking about...
We'll probably leave it up for a poll.
Yeah, whatever is going on. So we're going to be talking about half and half, basically, which is what we did with this episode. So I'll see you guys next episode.
See you next week, probably.
Yeah. We're probably going to drop this like Friday. So we're recording on a Tuesday.
Trying to go from a week from each episode.
Yeah, week and week. Week and week
yeah.
episode we're trying to drop for you guys. So that's episode 2. Peace.
See you guys.